Vyas with New Wave Wellness Center, and in this video I'm talking about a very interesting topic. This is something that is gaining a lot of popularity, but not a lot of people are familiar with that, and that's something called A2 milk. You may have seen some of these new fancy cartons in the grocery stores. A lot of the big name grocery stores are actually selling this stuff. So what exactly is A2 milk and where did it come from? So I'll talk to you about that this time. So let's talk about this. Dairy is something that a lot of people have been having issues with. Some people say they consider themselves to be lactose intolerant, or they drink dairy and then they suddenly have digestive issues, the runs or gassy bloaty feels and all that. So what exactly is going on? Because what they're saying is the dairy or the commercially produced milk here in America contains what we call A1 and A2 proteins in it. So what these things are they're just a different kind of protein. Well, there's two different proteins in milk itself. There's something called your casein and your whey. Those are the two different proteins that are components of milk. In A1 milk, there's something called a beta-casein. Now, this beta-casein is, again, they're all structurally similar. This is all just something that is produced in every kind of dairy cow, right? But in America, they say that there's been more of genetically mutated cows that they're using to produce commercial milk, and these mutated cows are producing both A1 and A2 milk. Now, you may have also heard that, a lot of these very expensive and fancy milks and cheeses are coming from countries like New Zealand, Australia, and then you might have heard that New Zealand, the dairy cows, are free roaming and they produce the best milk in the world, because they say that the cows from these countries produce nothing but A2 milk. Now that's the difference between them, A1 and A2. So what exactly is this whole thing? The protein structures of each one of these milks is what is different. There's a amino acid chain in each one of these proteins. They say that the amino acid chain, the way things are linked in there, A2 milk is very close to human milk. Just the linking or just the positioning of some of these amino acids where they are in the whole amino acid chain. So that is why A2 milk is considered much more healthier, much better for you. Now, the other thing when it happens with the whole digestive issues, as I said, A1 milk has something called beta-casein. Now, this beta-casein, as it goes into your gut, produces something called beta-casomorphin 7. Again, a little scientific, but all it means is this BCM7 thing will produce the inflammation, irritates your gut, and cause all sorts of problems in the digestive tract. BCM7, again, with research has shown is causing all sorts of things. Not just from that, this inflammation is also being linked to things like, serious conditions, your autism, schizophrenia, depression issues. A lot of things going on are caused by this BCM7. Now, A2 milk, they're saying that will not produce this BCM7 when you get it in your gut. So the good part is it's not going to produce that BCM7, which is considered your histamine releaser, and it's not going to cause any of those inflammatory responses in your gut. So again, it's kind of the safe guy or the good guy for some people that have digestive issues when they consume dairy. So that is one of the big differences there. Now, which one should you be drinking, or is A2 a best alternative for that? That depends. There are some people that what they consider themselves to be something called lactose intolerant. What they have shown now again here is a lot of these people are the ones that are consuming this A1, A2 milk, the commercially produced milk here in America. When you consume that whole lactose intolerant symptoms that you're experiencing could be caused by that BCM7 irritating the gut. So it may not even be lactose intolerant, and they say there's a very small population that is actually diagnosed with a real, true lactose intolerance. So again, I'm leaving a lot of these things to you to judge. There is A2 milk out there. I'm not saying it's the best thing and it's a substitute for your commercially produced milk here in America, but it's something for you to judge and decide. A lot of people still react to milk, and that is because they have a sensitivity to the protein that's in the milk, either the casein or the whey. And that's one of the big reasons that we do a lot of the food intolerance testing in our office. We'll test and tell you exactly what it is. You could be drinking A1 or A2 milk. Does not matter because of the protein. If you're sensitive or intolerant to the protein, you will still react to it in a different way because your body's going to produce an immune reaction to it. So there you go. If you're really truly considering, taking dairy in your diet, or you really like milk and you really want to consume some of that, come to the office. We'll check you out. We can do a bit of this intolerance test and find out if you are reacting to maybe the casein or the whey, or if you're okay with it, maybe you can try the A2 milk, see what happens. Now, one more quick thing. You've seen a lot of people that are on diets or, maybe eating healthier are trying some of these, like your goat milk, your feta cheese, your sheep milk, the cheeses and the milks from some of these other animals, because they have shown that those contain nothing but the A2. That's why they're actually more digestible, or they're better for your digestion. So that could be a substitute. Again, not pushing any of this stuff for you. It's all for you to decide what you want to do. But I hope this gives you a little information on what this A2 milk is, and if it is safe or if it is the right option for you. I hope that helps. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.